Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Just in crappy England, nothing great. Sucks, it sucks. What are you up to? Just walking around?
Yeah, I'm just switching to my room. I was
Ah,
sitting in the kitchen. So
fair play, man. 2 seconds. This is bloody loud. How do I? There we go. 2 seconds. Yeah, yeah. Cheers, for this. It's basically just basically just ask people about couch surfing, why they started it, and the majority of people that never used it before are always like kind of skeptical about it. Like, oh, the hosts are probably weirdos or whatever. So
yeah,
the whole point is to show that you're a weirdo. Know that you're like everyone's cool. It's not like this weird perception of it. But
yeah.
but yeah, I just want like how the hell did you get into it? Couch surfing and that.
Just started couch surfing because I just needed it on the trip. So as I told you in Avignon, I've been with this young couple,
Mm.
and I really liked it. And yeah, then afterwards I said, "Hey man, Innsbruck is such a cool place. I have to share it with any people coming over." So for me, it was just developed to like a hobby or something. So it came from just because I used it once and I really appreciated it.
Nice. It's sort of like returning the favor sort of thing. Like.
Yeah,
Pretty cool. Have you just like, had any bad experiences or weird ones, or they were pretty good?
not yet. So I don't know. Maybe someone is coming over and is a really weirdo, but yeah, I think until now all of my surfers were pretty cool. They all came out of the same reasons, just because Innsbruck is a lovely place.
Mm,
And yeah, just showed them around and had a lot of fun. Also was partying with them, so
nice.
nothing to complain about.
Yeah, no, Innsbruck is so good. Are you skiing again now, or is it wrong time?
Yeah, now the mountains are all the snows melt, so there's no possibility here. Now I think I'm starting again in October when I got my
Nice.
own skis.
Nice. Must be a hard life. Must be a hard
Yeah,
life,
it
man.
is, but it's pretty good to go hiking. So like yesterday and today, it's a bit cloudy, so it's not so hot. We had last week about 35 degrees for yeah
Jeez. Yeah.
for
Wow.
5 days without break. So yeah, and afterwards there came a big thunderstorm during the public viewing of the opening uh, World Championship game.
Ah,
So
yeah.
they had a public viewing over there, on, and yeah, it was just raining like hell, and all the people just like ran away, like the world's
Nice.
going down.
Good start to it then. Good start. You not been watching all the World Cup and that, or not really?
Not really. Today is a match of Germany. I think I'm going to have a look on it, but I'm not really concentrated on this.
Yeah, that's fair play. You're like mid studies as well, aren't you? It's kind of.
Yeah, I have. Now the most tough time is over. I had last weeks I had a lot to do with a bunch of reports to write and stuff, and all the exams coming in. But this week I have like two events over
Mm.
all the days, so pretty chilled for me.
Sounds pretty good. Do you
Yeah.
so how long have you been using couch surfing? Was it like that 1 or 2 years ago you started using it? Can't remember.
Yeah, I heard of it once, and then I just registered on this website, but I never used it. And during the trip last year, uh, it just came into my mind that it is another possibility to sleep anywhere. Yeah, I just tried it and it was pretty cool. So
Wow.
afterwards, I just said, "Hey man, would be good if other people can sleep in your place. You can share it. Stuff and yeah, I did it before I moved here, but yeah, it's not that popular area where people go to. My hometown, so here it all came to life.
Yeah. How often like do you get people sending you requests? Is it like all the time or like?
During the time you were here, it was pretty often. I received a request like minimum one request every second day, so pretty often.
Yeah.
And sometimes I had times like about weekends when on one day I received 5 requests for my couch to sleep. So yeah, I have to be behind it, like logging in every day and check all my messages if somebody wants to sleep here.
Yeah.
But now, not that much people come here. I think I received the last one 3 weeks ago or so. So
All right, not bad, not bad. And so, do you mainly host then, or have you hosted a lot of people, or just mainly couch surfed at places?
I hosted the most. I only couch surfed 2 times yet, but I already hosted 5 or 6 people.
Cool.
So
What were they like? Like what sort of people? Like students? Are they
most
business?
of them were students, yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them just have finished university and started to work, and yeah, they had like a trip they did before they start to get into work life, and then they just came here. Also have had to come here, of course.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I do
Yeah,
miss that. Do miss that. Yeah, I'm like literally looking behind this computer screen, and it's just like grey cloud and like rain. It's that's all I've got. That's all I've got, man.
yeah, yeah. It's quite cloudy here. I just took a look out of the window, but it's not that much sunshine today. But pretty warm still. So
Not bad, not bad. And fuck, I can't remember what I can say now. Fuck memory. With yeah, like when you have people over, is there like anything like a lot of people when they try and do it, they wonder, oh, do I have to make them dinner? Do I have to do this, do that, clean up, or is there any expectation,
um,
or like any advice to anyone that
my
hasn't
side
done
there isn't any expectation.
it?
So I just have some plans when people come over, like I had with you. I have like a bit like a schedule. Like the first day they come over, come here. Um, yeah, just get comfortable in my room, and afterwards you just go in the city for a beer or something. And the next day, when they don't have any plans, I normally take them into the city or for hiking, something like this.
Mhm.
And most of the time, the first time or the first day they come here, I'm the one who cooks for them. Like they have a dinner or something. But most of them just say, "Hey man, just chill. We are going to do dinner this today. Just sit down, relax, drink a beer, yeah." And it just develops out of it. So
Yeah, nice, nice. But there's like, so there's nothing, you have no expectation, just turn up, whatever happens, happens, and yeah,
yeah, yeah,
that's cool. But, like, I met a few people, and they're like, yeah, I always bring bottles of beer, bottles of wine, or whatever, and I'm like, I feel bad now. Like, I've never done that. I've never.
yeah. Most of them just leave a small present here. Like the other 2 English guys I had here, they came over from Meyerhofen, and they just slept here. They came at 10 p.m. or so, and they just slept here. And the next morning they took a flight back to London, pretty early, and we went out for a beer. They paid for me, so we just had like 2 beers each or so. And when they left in the next morning, they just left a big bottle of vodka here. So like most of the people just bring something from home or get something in the supermarket and give it to me or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
it depends on the people, what they think, what they have to do.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's cool. And when like, do you all your friends do it as well? Is that like how you got into it through them, or what do they think of couch surfing? Is it like a weird community or whatever?
Not not that weird, but I have another friend. He's also a couch surfer, and he's also a host here in Innsbruck. And we sometimes do like surfer sharing. So it's like when I don't have any time for the surfers, I just call Tanjev and says, "Hey Tanjev, there's a couch surfer who wants to come over. Do you have any place for him during the weekend or during these days?" And then he says yes or no. And yeah, then I just send them to Tanjev if he has the time and the place.
Oh, cool. That's
So
pretty good.
we it's also a pretty big community here. They have like a bi-weekly um, couch surfing community event where they just go out for a beer or something, and they are, I think, most of the time there are 20 people or so just being in there and having some beers and sharing experiences and stuff.
Nah.
So here in Innsbruck, it's a pretty big community. So, but my
Yeah.
friends, they just feel okay with it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe for them it's a bit weird to talk most of the time in English when they come here.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, I don't really care about this actually.
Pretty laid back then, yeah.
Yeah,
That's not bad. I think that's the most like common thing. Is like couch surfing hosts or whatever. They're just like, yeah, whatever.
yeah, whatever.
Like, whatever. See what happens. And the main thing is like, because the person that's going around on people's couches, obviously, the thing they, obviously, a lot of people viewing this, like, the whole couch surfing thing is like, oh, well, they get a free place to stay, meet people, whatever. Why is it like the host does it? So, like, why would you say the reason you do it?
Um, yeah, why do it? Okay. For me, it is most of the people that are surfing uh, have like all these travelers. Yeah, how should I characterization? They all have like a similar character. They love to be in nature. They love to be outside. They love to travel. They love to just get to know new cultures and stuff. And they are. It's not that risky to host such people. So I also sometimes I take a look on the profile of the people when they have one, and yeah, just have a look what they. You also can you can write on it where what traveling experiences you have. So from this fact, I decide, yeah, okay, this person already did some trips, have been around the world and stuff, and out of that, it's more like a feeling for me that either he is, yeah, I like him from the first moment on, or yeah, I do not. So
Yeah.
I really decide out of this feeling, I would say.
Fair play, fair play. Yeah, are you looking to go travelling again soon or anything, or
Pardon?
are you looking to go travelling again anytime soon?
Um, don't really know, but I think this summer I will not. be traveling that much. Maybe like a 1 week trip or so. So it's not that big possibility to go surfing. But I think I will in the future again, of course. Just like being with other people, with local people. That's my
Yeah.
main reason I do it.
Yeah. No, that's good because just see random shit that you would not normally see, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. Like normally, if you just go to, oh, that's probably a bad example. I was going to say when I went to Paris, I used it there, and I was going to say it's not like you just go there, see the Eiffel Tower and normal things, but I just realised the host that I had, he turned out to be a gay nudist, and he was walking
Yeah, yeah,
around. I just realised I was like, oh, that's a bad one.
yeah. You
But
just you just told me about that when we went out for the pizza.
yeah, yeah, that was it. I was an experience. I mean that's the only awkward moment, or I wouldn't, yeah, yeah, the only awkward moment I've ever had couch surfing. I was like, what do I do now?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Actually, I didn't have such a moment yet. So for me, it was like, yeah, cool.
so far so good. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it, man. And yeah, like when if would you ever talk to about your mates? Like, do you ever say like, oh, would you use it or um like do them like look at it and be like, oh no, I'd never do that or anything, or aren't you scared someone might take something in your apartment or anything like that?
Hmm. So what was the question again? I just yeah
Yeah, no worries.
fell out of conversation.
Hmm. Well, are you like ever worried that someone might take something? Like
Oh,
so if
not really, not really. No.
no, because I mean you have a lot of expensive stuff in your room. You got
Yeah,
like
but most of
you like
most of the time I spend with the people in my room, so I have always an eye on this, of course. But yeah, as I said, or most of the time, I only invite like people that are have like s- yeah that are a bit same like me, like the character matches. So
yeah, yeah, no,
I
it's pretty.
think yeah, when you're just in a yeah when it's always great with the people when you become something like friends, then in my opinion, it does never happen that somebody takes anything out of the room. So
Yeah. Have you kept in contact with many people through it, or does it sort of just fizzle off a bit, or you ever seen any of them again, or just kept in contact, or?
yeah, with some people I still have contact, like with you or with the guys, the other English guys that were here, and yeah, but yeah, with most of them I still have contact. So they also invited me to sleep at their home. So it's like a giving and taking every
Yeah.
time.
That's pretty sweet because then you can probably like plan your trip based on who you've hosted
Yeah,
and just have like a free stay. Be pretty good. Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome. But yeah, I think like the people that don't use the community, like, so I don't know what it's like over by you, but in England they're all a bit like that's a bit weird, like, or they've never heard of it before, and
yeah,
I think they just worry too much, and they're just like, oh, you could die, or like they could steal your stuff, they could do whatever, and it's just like it doesn't happen. Like,
yeah. It doesn't really.
yeah, no, I think I've had more like worse stories in hostels and hotels than I have in
Yeah,
like cab surfing. It's I don't know, maybe it's just people's perception, maybe.
yeah,
Because I mean, yeah, you meet more laid back people, and yeah, the couch surfing community, they're just like, yeah, whatever.
yeah,
Whereas, yeah, that's pretty cool. But no, I think that's pretty much covers it really, because yeah, no, it's pretty cool. It's just it annoys me that people enough like more people don't do it, and they're so skeptical about it. and it's just
Yeah.
like, just give it a go, you know? It's pretty good. Like, well, I mean, what have you got up to since you was been going couch surfing? Like, did you go out many times? I know you said you only done it twice, but did you go out with the host or anything? Or
Um, with my host, or when I surfed, you mean?
yeah, when you couch surfed, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. With this couple, I just went out one day. So we were there for 3 nights, and the first day we just arrived pretty in the evening, and we just went to bed. We were totally tired. But yeah, then the next day we have been in Avignon, and in the evening they just asked us, yeah, here we have a bottle of pastis, or we can go into the bar next, just around the corner. You can decide. And then yeah, we decided to empty this whole bottle of pastis with them, and then we did an yeah, we just went for a walk during the night and just talked with them about life. Don't know.
That's pretty good. Got pretty messy then, would you say? Or- yeah.
Yeah, no, not at all. But it was quite cool. Yeah. So it's like I think this is like the standard thing you do. It's like drinking a bottle of wine or a bottle of pastis or something, and talk
Yeah.
about all yeah, just share your experiences you had in life, because you just touch somebody anywhere, or just come into a conversation, and you have so yeah, you just cross your ways there, and these people are, maybe they are totally awesome, totally genius people you would understand, become your best friends or so, or you don't, you just recognize during the conversation that it's not that, yeah, it's not that the same, but that is really, it's not that often. Most of the time you just talk about all your adventures you experienced. So
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. Oh, there was one thing. We was right. Well, we've written the book in that, and there was one bit in it, and Tom, my friend that's writing it, he said like mentioned about any stories in that, like when I was with you, and didn't you? There was some really cool guy that you met once when you went traveling. I remember you telling me something about it. Um, and he met someone else, and he got given free tickets to some festival or something, wasn't it?
yeah,
Uh,
it was Sherman, the 50 years old guy.
yeah,
That
what's the story? I couldn't remember it, but it's not.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
like we went in Belgrade. We went to
Mm.
Belgrade in a hostel, and it was the day my friend who was traveling with me just forgot his. No, it was in Sofia. Sofia was the city, and he just forgot his passport in the train. And then in Bulgaria, they don't have like any place where you can bring lost things to. And yeah, he was pretty disappointed, or yeah, really sad on this thing. And we were sitting in front of the hostel, and then just came just a black 50-year-old man just came over and said, "Hey guys, how are you doing?" and stuff. Was so happy about life, and then he said, "Yeah, I'm doing an Europe trip for 7 months, and yeah, anywhere. I just met one of the managers of the Tomorrowland Festival,
Yeah,
and
oh,
he
that was it.
invited
Yeah.
him to Belgium, but he couldn't make it. So then he said, yeah, you can just have tickets when you return to Florida, because they also have an Tomorrowland Festival um, in the USA,
Mm.
and it's exactly on the same weekend he returns home. So then he just calls him and say, hey, I'm on it. give me the tickets. I'll be there. Yeah, and he just can get them for free, and he also we stay in contact over Facebook, and sometimes we just write some messages. And he said, yeah, how about you with Tomorrowland next year? Do you want to have any tickets? I can get them for free and stuff. Pretty cool.
Man, that's great. What, and he's like 50 years old. That's
15
quality.
years, yeah.
What a guy. What a dude. Yeah, I remember, like, I don't remember exactly, but I knew it had something to do with Tomorrowland and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
that was pretty intense. I love it. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I showed you the video I did all over the trip, and it was the guy with I just teach him one of these drinking speeches.
Okay.
You remember? He was with the ohne Ober in the Schoppe.
No, I don't remember this.
You don't remember? Okay. Yeah, maybe you have to watch it again. It's just the black guy with who I'm just sitting there and drinking.
Yeah, send me the link for it. I'll have a look. But yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Oh wait, no, I do remember this actually. Like very vaguely, I remember this. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
funny guy. Cool, man. But yeah, no, I think that pretty much is everything. Cheers for that. And
Yeah, no problem, man.
it's all good. It's all good. Plan to come to England anytime soon? I was gonna say you've got a place to stay here if you want.
Yeah, maybe. Just thinking about to come over maybe during August for 3 days or so, just to visit my aunt and all the other relatives I have there. So maybe I'll just come over for a day.
Yeah, that'd be cool. And I'll show you the best pizza place ever, because you know, I feel like you let me down on that. And that was good pizza. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Oh, I'll tell you one thing. Hitchhiking, like everyone in around Innsbruck is so cool. Skiing community and all of that, aren't they? But when I went to hitchhike the next day after leaving yours,
Yeah,
it was so easy. It was ridiculous.
really.
I
Yeah,
was
I
waiting.
saw your picture of you, the picture of you with the
Yeah, the
with the
sign.
cardboard with a sign with Kempton on it. You just made here.
That was quality. Like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes was the longest I was waited. It was ridiculous.
Oh man, pretty cool.
Yeah, it was so good. Yeah, and like everyone was just like, yeah, something to do with skiing, like a skiing instructor or like a chef at a ski resort or something like this. And
So
yeah,
cool.
so
So
good.
cool.
Man. It was like, yeah, I kind of loved it. But anyway. But yeah, no, cheers for this, and yeah, no, that'd be everything. Cheers, man. But I suppose I'll let you get back to your uni work.